It's the Line Makers on Sporting News.
Hey, you ready for some college hoops on Saturday? Should be a good one. State of Wisconsin's going to be watching closely. Wisconsin at Marquette with Rick Herron. I'm Brian Blessing. We're looking at the Badgers likely going to be opening up as a 4-point favorite. Total in the game is 129. We've got common opponent here, Ricky. They both played Florida. They both got absolutely destroyed. For Wisconsin, they've also played Creighton, Virginia, lost those games. So they played a pretty tough schedule early on.
Yeah, and Marquette's only other loss, aside from Florida, is to Butler by 1 in Maui on the heave that the kid from Butler threw up, that Rodney Clark threw up. Wisconsin lost by 18 at Florida. Marquette lost by 32. Brian, I've watched Wisconsin play a couple times this year. I'm not impressed. I don't think it's a vintage Wisconsin team. It's just personal opinion. I don't think they've been very impressive. I think they're really struggling to replace Jordan Taylor at the point. He's a tough guy to replace, and the Ryan Wisconsin teams have always had a really good point guard, and I don't think this one has one. I mean, Jared Berggren's been great, Ben Brust has been great, but they're not real fast. Well, they never are, but they're not real fast, they're not real athletic, and the point guard position, I think, is killing them, and when you're going against Marquette, they're going to come at you for 40 minutes.
Well, let's keep it with Wisconsin just for a moment, though. We know they've got a great coach, and he's all about improvement. Maybe slowly turn a corner. They beat Cal last time out. Cal's kind of a one-trick pony with the Crab kid. But Brust had a big game with 22 points. But the thing that I think is a good maybe sign, they had 4 guys in double digits, getting a little help from everybody.
Yeah, and you know, it's a typical Wisconsin team to me without a true quality point guard. And, you know, I mean, Berggren's been great, 15 a game and 6.6 rebounds. Brust is averaging 13.5 a game and 7.5 rebounds. But again, Sam Decker's averaging 10, Ryan Evans is averaging 10, but he's shooting 40% free throws at 13 out of 32 from the free throw line. That's not helping him either.
All right. I'm kind of on board with you. I know where you're going here, and I think I'm going to saddle up with you in a bounce-back spot with Marquette. In the game against Florida, 14 turnovers, and they were only 3 of 12 from three-point land. Buzz Williams has coached 179 games in his college career. He made no bones about it after the game. He said, not even close. This is the worst loss I have ever had to experience. I think these kids are paying for it in practice.
They were embarrassed, and I think that you're going to see a big performance from Marquette in this one. You know, Devontae Gardner and Vander Blue have been terrific. Trent Lockett, the transfer from Arizona State's been great. Big man Chris O'Toole. I'm a big fan of Buzz Williams as a coach. It's a system at Marquette. It's not so much the names on the uniform, it's the guy on the bench. And I'm a big fan of Marquette. I think you're getting a big effort here.
Bragging rights in the state of Wisconsin on the line when it is Wisconsin, the Badgers, visiting Marquette on Saturday.